feel we are doing when it comes to mental health?
Mimi naweza sema I do not have time to have like a mental breakdown. I do not have the luxury to be depressed. I just feel like I am floating. Niko tu mahali. Because coming from a very humble background, imekuwa at an advantage because I am my family's backup plan. Kitu ikienda vibaya, they will come to me. So say imagine wamekuja kwangu and I'm depressed. Like that is the one thing yenye mimi hufikiria before like I even give up. Before I lose hope. That's what I think about. I also think about where I'm coming from because I don't want to go back there. Mali nilikuwa naambiwa hii jacket ni tao na siwezi fika bei. You get? So I feel like me I'm just niko tu mahali hapo. And I think most of the firstborns would relate with me. Kwa sababu kama wewe ndo plan A, plan B na plan ya mwisho for your family, for your friends, definitely utakuwa na hiyo luxury. I used to think being depressed is a luxury, but right now thinking like looking at where things are, the economy, the unemployment crisis, everything, you can't be that strong. But I thank God that I have a very strong mental health. I don't take it for granted. It's not easy being surviving in Canairo, but I just look at where I'm coming from and where I'm headed. I don't give in to those thoughts. I am always like busy. I don't allow those thoughts at all. But I'd say niko tu mahali.
Yeah. And I think really, even as we are just putting mental health in the spotlight, the reality is that it's something that even the best of us struggle with. And you might want to think that mental health is something that maybe just affects people who are struggling financially. No, that is so far from the truth. Because the reality is that your mental health, and in fact your health in general, that is your wealth. Because even as we are talking about thriving, believe me, if you're not okay up here, you could have the best job, you could have the best relationship, you could have a thriving business, but in a span of time, you'll start seeing that going downhill because you're not okay. And I feel like what you've said is very powerful, that a lot of us are not okay, but we feel that we can't even accept that we are not okay because you're the beginning, you're the middle, you're the finale, and you're the only plan. So you don't even have time to feel and to process. And that is heavy. So as Collo said, please guys, let's take care of ourselves. Let's find spaces where we can actually, put down some of these things that we are carrying. And these spaces, as you had, not all of them, therapy is not always expensive. And sometimes it's not about therapy, it's about community. Find a solid community. And this community can be found in places like church. This community can be found in places like, find people who like doing what it is that you like doing. Basically just connect. Have people who make you feel seen. Have people who make you feel heard. Have people who at least bring joy to your life. That if you look at your life, you're like, I work hard Monday to Friday, lakini satos, mi wenda pali for like 2-3 hours. I do something that I love, and that helps you to decompress and to release a lot of the tension, the anxiety, the sadness that you're carrying. But ultimately, guys, your health, your mental health, that is your wealth, and it is your responsibility. So if you're struggling, please reach out to all the organizations as you've had, Kenya Red Cross, and there are also so many. If you just Google like free mental health services in Kenya, there are so many good organizations out there that can actually support you. So now that we've empowered you with that, for your weekly dose of mental health encouragement, acha turudi kwa content creation kidogo. Collo Blue December, you do 3 videos every day, 365 days across the year. So there's someone who was asking, Collo, how can I improve my content?
How can they do what?
Improve their content. They're like, I think they're content creator and they're wondering how to, as you said, you're consistent. You're doing 3 videos every day, which is no easy feat, 365 days across the year. So how can they also maybe improve the quality of their content and the consistency of their content?
Number one is just to start. Like where answer to. As in me, I get those questions a lot. Collo mazeme nitafanya nini? Nifike hapo kwenye umefika nini? But then I'm like, people know me now. Kuna watu hata watanijua juu ya video yangu itadupoa next week. Kuna mtu anijui at all. Watu wengi sana hata wenye anijui. But mtu atanijua next month. had to understand I have 8 years behind me of working on the same thing, of improving, of learning, of teaching myself. Sifai kupost video hii time, sifai kupost video inakaje, sifai kufanya nini, you understand? So you just have to start, and then ukishaanza utalearn in the game. So just start, because consistency is everything. Like over and above, or having a good camera, having good lighting, having a good phone, whatever, or whatever content you're doing, just start, and then now do it and do it and do it and do it and do it. On improving now, you just need to assess your content and your audience. Audience ya Kolona, audience ya mtu kama nani, mtu kama, I'll use my friend Maureen Actress. Maureen Actress is a Kikuyu-ish older generation kind of content creator. So her content is mainly for people who are near watu wazee, watu, okay, si watu wazee sana, but watu 30s, 35, au ni watu wana relate na content ya Maureen. But mimi nikijua content audience yangu vizuri, najua audience yangu ni ya way younger people. So if I create content like Maureen's content, itamaanisha nita lose the touch of my authenticity, then I'll lose my whole audience. And if Maureen creates her content like me, she'll lose her authenticity that makes her who she is. So you have to understand where you're working, your audience, and then what do they want. Now how you understand that is just look at the feedback of the videos you do. Utafanya video do poa sana, jiulize mbona hii video ni poa kuliko the rest. What did I do here that I didn't do here? Then implement. It's just everything for me. I am a scientist, so now I understand that everything is science. Just test, angalia results, assess the results, then implement the next. Test again. Fanya tena, ona kumeenda aje, fanya tena. Ona hii make mistake. Chukua idea ingine iko from someone, try to incorporate it in your content and then see how it goes. If it works well, ichukue, adapt. If it doesn't, move on to the next. Just be fluid. That's the point. Kuwa mtu unaweza enda everywhere, unaweza fanya mimi naimba, mimi I act na dance, mini therapist. I am fluid. Whatever will be needed to do, I'll do it. So I think for a content creator, mazi usikue mtu ati umejifunga sana, hii space haitaki. And then now talk to people who are in this game. Si kila mtu pia atakupenda. Most of the time utapata hate, and then once people realize unakuwa sana, watu watajiuliza, mbona tu ni Collo tunaonaga kila time kwa FYP, mbona si mimi? So wataanza kukuja na bitterness, wataanza kukuja na hate. Kuna watu huko wanaona nafanya kazi na watu wenye wangetaka kuwa nao, hiyo inakuja pia kama hate. Watu wengine wanaona huyu mtu deserve, hiyo inakuja kama hate. So you also have to understand that getting into social media pia inakuweka kwa a very big space ya kupata a lot of attention that might be positive, but most of the time it will be negative. So how you handle it again is a whole new spectrum. Jua ikitu haina marking scheme, alafu hawezi benchmark. So learn what you can before, and then just continue learning the process. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well put. I love that. I like what you've said right there. The fact that you're a scientist, because it's both art and science, and then also insisting that, guys, you must be consistent. Start where you are. I think I say this every Wednesday. Start where you are. Start with what you have. Start with fear. Start with doubt. Start with brokenness. Just start. The thing is, today can be your day one. Tafadhali start. So that if this will be you a year from now, saying, by the way, there's a day I saw a lady on TikTok screaming, just start. You know, that's what the Thrive attitude is all about. Naona hapa Queen Barber amemaliza her client pale, so let me just bring her along. Welcome, madam. Yani wewe pesa hayachwi nyuma. So hapa acha nichukue opportunity, kwa sababu mwingine anaweza kuja. Unajua nimeangalia time sasa ni karibu saa 11. So this is when I'm sure you also get a bit busy. So first of all, pengine ningependa, I would want you to speak to watu ambao wanabagua kazi, because tukikuangalia kama wewe ni kinyozi and you're doing well and you're thriving. So what advice would you give to any young lady, young man ambaye anasema hapana, mimi lazima niende niandikwe pale kwa ofisi kubwa, lazima niende pale kwa Skype, nifanye kazi one of these big companies? What advice would you give them? Nako pale anasema hakuna kazi. Unmute. Atukusikii? Bado uko mute. Unmute.
Okay. So ukikaa pale home like unaongojea kazi kujamaa, unaomba Mungu, unasema Mungu si unipe kazi, na wewe mwenyewe huwezi amko jitafutie hii kazi. Let me tell you, aita kazi yenyewe itajipa. You have to start where you are. Stand up. Hata kama uko na 50 bob, just stand up with that your 50 bob. You never know, hiyo 50 bob inaweza bring mia inaweza bring 200, hivyo and life continues. Let me tell you, ukiongoja kazi ya serikali na hii Kenya yetu ya saa hii, si utaongoja sana. Sisi, first of all, my dream was to be a doctor.
You're a doctor, just a different type of doctor.
Look at me today. I'm the doctor of kukata nywele, which I'm so proud of, by the way. Yeah.
Wanasemaga saluni na kinyozi. As much as yes, you make our hair, you make us look good, you also heal our hearts, because we come to you, it's very therapeutic.
Yeah, true. So, me kuchagua kazi, usichague kazi. Kama you have to do something, like just do something. Usikae tumika. Hata kama kuna wale wenye wanajitanga ma housewives. Let me umeka pale, something happened to that your husband, mwenye anakupea kila kitu. Unaanza ndio hizo nini? Unajua hapo ndio depression inaingia juu. Ulikuwa kwa ile maisha yenyewe, wewe unapata everything from A to Z, but ukiendelea like you are doing something, ukiamka asubuhi unajua unafaa kufanya hivi, kuna 50 bob yako inaingia mahali, ka 1000 inaingia mahali, unajua it will be easier for you to catch up juu ulishajua ile maisha ya kujitafutia, so itakuwa ngumu, utakuwa depressed, like you will just be fine. Me advice yangu ni do something. No, usikae chini, don't sit down and wait. No, pia usiombe ati Mungu ataleta. Mungu pia anasaidianga wale wenye wanajisaidia. Usiseme ati let me pray, God will bless me. No, it doesn't work like that. God bless mtu mwenye anajituma. Yeah.
Pengine Barber Queen, when I was on your page earlier, I saw something very beautiful. I saw there's an initiative that you do where you just go to the streets and you give free haircuts. And you're giving free haircuts to, mostly homeless men, street children. Tell us a bit more about that program and how can people support you?
Okay, for me, first of all, let me tell you, like, nirudi nyuma kidogo. I was once a street kid, like my issue was street, so I know how it feels to be in a street. So, vile nilishajiinua nikakach, what can I do? What can I like give back to the community? Nikajiambia, of course, let me use what I have to bless some other people. And najua kunyoa, so tukakuja na hiyo idea, maybe tunaweza toka pale kwa street kunyoa watu free of charge, awalipi, na kazi hiyo ni ngumu, yes, but ukiongelesha tu vizuri wanakubali. So maybe support ni nguo, food. Unajua unaweza enda pale, unajua utamnyoa na wewe ndio bado utamlipa, si yeye atakulipa. Atakwambia madam, ushaninyoa, unaniacha hivi, unipei food, unipei nguo. So you have to do something. Hata kama ulikuwa na pesa kidogo, you just have to chenye ulikuwa nayo, buy food ama umpe pesa. I think ukiangalia hizo video zangu, mostly I give them money sometimes, ama food, what I have. Yeah. So,
okay,
clothes, support tu kidogo, and we are good to go.
Where you can. And if you want to find out more about this, I encourage you guys, you can check out her page on TikTok or on Instagram just to see the wonderful work that she's doing, and you can support as you've had. So kama pengine kuna mtu ambaye anataka kusema basi nina nguo, ama pengine I have something that I want to donate, where can they drop them off?
They can drop them in Nairobi Town CBD, Kenyatta Avenue, Pioneer House, mezzanine floor. Ukizileta tu hapa tu ambie soja pale chini, hizi vitu ndakupelekea Barber Queen, watakudirect hapa tu Pioneer, just next to I&M, Kenyatta Avenue. Zitanifikia na mimi ndazipeleka pale kwa street, ndazigawa. I will take a video and show you vile wamefurahia. Yeah, na mimi nita appreciate you.
We just talking about mental health earlier, so pengine I know a lot of your clients are men. And yesterday was actually International Men's Day, and I'm sure we will appreciate wale clients. But ukiangalia hali ya pengine wanaume kwenye hii society yetu hivi leo na mental health yao, as someone who deals a lot with men, what would you say, and how can we better support our men according to you as Barber Queen?
Okay. To support our men, like those guys, like those people need love. Oh my God. Unajua mtu anaweza kuja hapa ametoka job, ako depressed, ako like hataki hata kuongea. Ukimwongelesha, ukimkaribisha, mwongeleshe vizuri atazitoa. Ukamwambia Grace, mimi na nimetoka na hii life. I'm trying everything and it's not going like kila kitu haiende vile inatakikana. Kama uko na mwanaume pale, usikuwa mtu wa manduru, makelele, mwelewe. Saa zingine pia wana, unajua mtu anaweza amka ameenda pale kazi, maybe wamekorofashana na boss wake, mambo imeenda south kwake, vitu zienda vizuri, na wewe pia umekuja pale unataka kuanza kumpigia nduru. Those people go through a lot, na unajua watu hawezi elewa, but mimi naelewa juu I meet them every day. Kuna ule mwingine, nikupe tu story kidogo tu. There's this guy, alikuwa client wangu mzuri sana, alikuwa anakuja daily. So this guy alitumianga pesa kwa simu yangu, sasa si ya job, like 7,000. Bili yake ilikuwa inafika 7,000. And then kesho yake asubuhi dema akapiga simu bibi yake. Sasa yani vile huyo dema aliniongelesha nikafeel even ndio mwanaume anaende like through all the day, like every day. Cause mwanamke anaongea mpaka ana break. No, mtu hakuna siku yenye mtu ana smile. Anakonga tu amejam saa zote. Unakumuuliza nini inaendelea? Ati Grace, maisha ni ngumu nini like things are si poa. So kwa nao waelewe. Show them love. They need to feel loved. Saa zote mbona umeongea na Grace, mbona umeongea na Tieno, yeah.
So hizo zile pressures zinakuja pia na hiyo throne yenye uko pale, because you're dealing with a lot of men and their women sometimes can be insecure.
Yeah, true.
I want to just jump to you, Kalunda. There's someone who actually in the comment section wamesema, Kalunda, acha mtoto atusalimia. I think earlier when your kid was trying to jump onto the live. So as you talk about the plug, I want to give you a couple of minutes to put this together. You can give us maybe 3 plugs out of this live. And ukiwa pale, you're streaming this and you also have a question for Kalunda, like where can I get maybe the best duvet, baridi ndio hiyo imeingia, Christmas ndio hiyo inakuja, naweza ndapi kuchukulia watoi nguo za Christmas. So I want Kalunda to just give us all here plugs. Na hii weekend, juu payday ni next weekend, tunaweka kwa to-do list. Tunasema Kalunda alisema we must go and check out XYZ Sports because they have fantastic offers on ABCD. Cool? So I'll give you a couple of minutes just to put that together. Acha nimtafute Collo. I don't know, are you still with us?
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay. So as we wind up, Collo, hii swali nimeiona mara nyingi sana hapa. Hebu fungua video kwanza ndo niulize. Ndio usianze kuniambia network. Nistukie Collo Blue left the live. So a lot of guys want to know, Collo, like, are you single? Imagine we can't hear you, you're muted.
Yuko single.
Can she come say hi? Hata kama amevaa hair bonnet, atujudge.
Ni mama wangu wa kufua alikuwa anachanga. I swear. Acha niwaonyeshe.
Basi amsalimie tuone.
Nguo hadi zimekunjwa. Mama wangu wa kufua. Hebu asalimie anasema.
Yaani madam. Fanya kazi safi.
Mtaniaibisha huko social media nyinyi Collo Blue spotted.
Mama huwa.
She passed just when I asked the question.
Yeah, so ni beshte yangu sana na mimi tumefanya naye kazi kubwa. So yeah, mimi sina mtu, niko na mtu. No, not officially. I can't say. Personally, for me, sija prioritize mambo ya roho. I'm a young boy. I'm too young. My mom tells me, my son, get your 3 degrees and then sasa ufikirie wanawake. So mi nikamwambia nitapata 2 alafu nitafute pesa kidogo. So sina, hapana. Mambo ya mapenzi ni ngumu sana Taniwa. And then plus audience yenye niko okay, si audience but people who I am watu wenye na associate nao sana, most of them are like 21, 22, 23. So unaelewa hiyo ndio age ya mazee kuishi life nini. Na sahi personally what I want in a woman ni mtu ametulia, ni mtu anajipanga, ni mtu anafikiria vitu venye mimi nafikiria vitu. So maybe in 3 years nitapata mtu sasa vitu mtawaita engagement now. But right now natafuta tu shensia.
Naona watu kwa comment wanakutambua. In fact, that's the comment that they are living out there. They're just like, ni shensia.
Yeah, like right now nataka tu shensia is just shensia for me. But yeah, shensia is a good friend of mine.
Okay. Kalunda. You know, I like how when that lady was passing, even before she entered the frame, Kalunda alikuwa shamspot, eh?
Akasema, are you single?
She had already spotted that lady even before she was in the frame. But to you, Kalunda, so are you single? Wewe,
Niko na mtu.
kuna mtu. Congratulations. Mtu mmoja.
Yes.
Madam, you thought that one. You were thinking that one.
Amefikiria sana.
Umefikiria sana. Acha tukuje kwa Baba.
Niko
Baba,
na
are you single?
Come again?
Are you single?
I think I'm single.
You think? Well, hey, you people.
But I need something on my finger. Come on.
Okay, I like that. Yes, I like that. Ebu tell them, Baba Queen, as a woman, you're single until ile pete iko hapa.
True. Sina. Hakuna.
So, Kalunda, umesikia venye Baba Queen amesema? Uko na pete, hebu tuonyeshe pete so that we can take that question again. Baba Queen amesema you're single until uko na pete.
Ai, basi niko single basi. Ndio maana nilihesitate. I was like, ama acha nimpigie kwanza nijue.
Lakini acha niwaulize sasa, juu hapa tunaongea about trying. Na tumeongea biashara, tumeongea mental health, sasa tunaongea maneno ya relationship. Wanasema yani soko imeharibika. So acha tuanze na Baba Queen because you are there and I think a lot of people must be a bit surprised. You know, you deal a lot with so many men and you know, you interact with them. How are you single, baby girl?
Hey, unajua, first of all, mi nishajua kudili na wanaume. Ukiangalia inbox yangu ama DM yangu, there are millions there. Wako wengi sana. Na kuna tu clients wenye kuna vile kola na
Collo, are you one of those in the DM? Are you one of those? Atakupata huko.
So unakuta client anakuja, sasa anakuja kunyolewa, anakuja kutengeneza, anakuja mentality yake iko huko. Unaona? Yeah, so alafu unajua soko pia ni chafu. Kuna tu watu wenye wanataka kutumia ako into relationship, ya nataka tu hiyo haja yake na ni hivyo. So I have to be so much careful because I'm a single mother, by the way. Niko na mtoto 5 years, so lazima niko careful mtu mwenye na bring kwa life yake. Yeah.
Well said. Waongeleshe wasichana huku nje. Unajua pengine unaona Baba Queen ako na bahati. Yeye wanaume, eh? But attention is not affection, eh? So kuna wale nia yao, it's not honest. They're just there, maybe they want a quick thing kama wameenda zao.
Yeah.
And I don't know, what's your experience, Kalunda, as someone who's also a beautiful, gorgeous young lady, and you're out here on these social media streets? What has been your experience?
I think I set my boundaries kitambo, so I don't have a nasty experience. Mimi ndachekacheka tu na wewe tumalize biashara and I'm gone.
Acha tumsikie basi kijana hapa. Collo Blue, what has been your experience?
Kila wanitakaji.
Ulianza kujiintroduce as a young Kikuyu, now tumeweka single man. So what has been your experience?
Hawanitaki.
Yeah.
I think I'm growing up, nitakuwa light skin in a few years, nitakuwa nimeunga. Probably then. But mimi sisumbuli yangu ina wanawake. In fact, my mom is very happy. Yani. But yeah, honestly, this space needs space, and I feel like we all need to be very careful about. Could decide get into a relationship with someone with the seriousness it takes. Maze unafo understand ni mtu mwenye utakuwa na yeye for like the next 50 or 60 years. Na kuwa na mtu 60 years inateka a lot, hata siwezi imagine. So mio ni space yenye sitakangi kukanyanga lately. So I think that's why nime prioritize vitu zingine kwanza. Until you get someone, and again you can never be sure, but maybe you can tell us. Let me actually go interviewer. Maybe you can tell us, Tamima, are you single?
Yes.
You're single?
I'm single. I'm happily single.
Why are you single?
Like you, Collo Blue. Let me like you. Acha nijieke, because now mimi ndo najibu maswali, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, guys, as you've said, a life partner is a decision that should be taken very seriously. This is someone who will breathe into every area of your life. So I know a lot of people in our generation believe marriage is a scam. I'm a firm believer of marriage. I'm a firm believer of family. I'm a firm believer that people can actually live together. A man and a woman wanaweza ishi, wapendane, wale watoto, and they'll be happy. I don't mean that their life will be perfect, but they'll be happy. So I just feel like perhaps right now in our generation, it is very hard finding people who share the same values. So you might be the whole package, but shida ni address ya kukudeliver ndo haipatikani, because a lot of the addresses that are available are not the right addresses. And I kind of feel like that's where watu wengi ambao wanajipata kwa bad relationships, toxic relationships, is because they're scared of being alone. They end up feeling very lonely, so they compromise. And when they compromise, a lot of the times it leads to a lot of heartbreak. Like Barber Queen, I'm a single mother, so I'm also at that stage where I must be careful about who I bring into my child's life. Hatubahatishi. And we thank God that Mungu ametuweka in a way that He provides for us. We can raise ourselves, we can raise our children. But certainly, when the right person comes along, it must be someone who fears God, it must be someone who has the right values. For sure, Collo. For sure, definitely.
Mbona unanitaja sana, unanitaja all my values. Nini? How? Why?
Wewe ndo umeuliza swali ama nani ameuliza swali?
Ni mimi Tamima, lakini unatupima. Kila mtu hapa comment section hata wanasema Tamima is kidding us. Tamima cannot be single. How? Kumbe all packages hazinanga deliveries.
It's the truth. And I think really, acha tutafanya hivi, tutafungua ingine tutaita relationship maybe when Thursdays. Tupite tuongee relationship, so we can find out why packages are not being delivered. Shida iko wapi?
Wewe kwako ni jueni package. Probably me package yangu haijamaliza kujazwa vitu. Mungu atakusaidia.
Package. Sijui Kalunda unajiona aje? Barber Queen unajiona aje? Let me ask the ladies here. Acha nianze na Barber Queen. Barber Queen, are you a package? Are you a package waiting to be delivered to the right address?
Of course.
Kalunda, are you a package waiting to be delivered to the right address?
Nishakuwa delivered.
Delivered already. Delivered. Are you hearing? Sasa wewe Collo, mama yako alikwambia utafute degree 2. Ukasema ya 3 umetoa. Sasa ya 3 I would advise you jenga address.
Yeah.
Ile package ikifika iamue kama itabaki pale ama inaona hapana, this is not the right address.
Yeah, I'll be looking for you soon Tamima. Ni kama utanipea marriage therapy kidogo 1-2-1-2.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. I think we've been on here longer than I usually am, but thank you so much. I had so much fun with you guys. Us at StarTimes, we love you, we love you, we love you. Let's stay in touch. Certainly, when we're having a lot of our StarTimes events, my team will reach out, invite you guys. I'd love to meet you all in person. Kalunda, naona unakataga nywele, tafuta Barber Queen, eh? Kolo, hii mwezi shishi kabla umeenda kwa Barber Queen.
Nijeni, kwanza
Nataka hiyo video, content, au sio, Barber Queen?
Leo, kwanza nifundishe kudance.
Me, wow.
Tumeconnect. Hii inaitwa networking. Tumenetwork hapa. So we can all thrive.
Yeah.
Amen.
Kufunzwa kudance.
Pardon?
Nauliza Tamima hataki yeye kufunzwa kudance.
You know, Kolo, me I can dance, eh? Don't see me like this.
You know I know your address, like, or your office,
Come, let's dance. We'll dance. I'll dance with you, Kolo. I have promised.
You guys, we can't talk at Soko. Thank you so much. Have a good time. We'll talk some other day.
Bye, you guys. See you.
Goja. Wait.
Kalunda, what are you saying?
Umesema address tena tunaongelelea package.
Achana Collo Blue.
StarTimes. Enjoy digital life.